An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Playing in front of your home fans always puts a bounce in your step. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
There's no doubt the Suns are behind their head coach, Monty Williams. He said, quote, as a young coach, you can get emotional because as much as we love winning, there's nothing like knowing that you've got 15 guys that are with you. You can walk into any arena in the league and feel confident because you know that your crew has your back. Brian?
Tremendous stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's a look at some stats for Josh Okogie.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. Josh Giddy out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at power forward. And for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Damian Lee. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's Booker. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Paul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. For 3, Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Craig, good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Giddy. His last outing, he had 18 points. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Devin Booker with the 3. Booker's got 5.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 39 points last game. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Williams on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And Booker pulls it down.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
Here's the teardrop. Second chance shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Booker. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside, Williams. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Here's Giddy, following the score by Phoenix. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Right side Giddy. Fires the 3. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 13.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Dort with it, now guarded by Ayton. Dort, the pass to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 2. The baseline J is on the way, and he hits the jump shot.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Here's Lee. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A little mid-range shot is up. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Paul. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Paul. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Warren. And it's Phoenix with another.
Really playing with a nice rhythm right now. T.J. Warren recognizing when to pull up, and he's got the bounce.
The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
5 on the clock. Here's Giddy, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Landale's checked in for Phoenix. Ross comes in for Lee. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson Earls checked in for Williams. Sharich comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Giddy. And it's Mann in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 3. Here's Robinson Earl. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
And he makes a first.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Baisley, he's checked in for Craig. And so he hits both. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. It just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And the basket by Joe.
And Sharich, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Ball finds Ross. Over Dort. And Ross with the basket on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 17. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Sharich. Here's Joe. Taken away. And now the Suns fast break. Shot from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Paul's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He is a master craftsman. He gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Baisley goes in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Joe. To the inside. It's stolen by Warren. Outside Ross. Here's Landale. Fires it from 18. And another basket for Phoenix. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
It's tipped.
Well, TJ improving his awareness on defense is something that coaches are looking for. Nice block there.
Ross can't get it to go. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Paul. It's Dort on the wing to win the run. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So Dort's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Here's Ross. It's not going to go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
Yeah, who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Thunder, Dario Saric, 2 shots.
Throw good. Saric. Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Landale. And Okogie is subbed in for Warren. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Šarić. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Paul. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Paul's got 8.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there. An efficient shooter off the dribble.
The floater. And that one's good. Man.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater. Boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Paul. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's man. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's an 18-point lead. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Here's man. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Out left to the wing. Wiggins outside. Back to Šarić. No one near him. 5 to shoot. And Chris Paul clears it away.
No question who's in control on the board so far.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Here's man. Pass to Šarić. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by
Šarić, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
From the line. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Here's Okogie. The shot off that time. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the 3-ball.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in
for
it.
your sons, Chris Paul, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. And it's really elevated the other guys.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And he makes both free throws. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Paul. In transition, here come the Suns.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
30 seconds left in the first. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Joe. To the middle. Here's Šarić. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here we go, one-on-one. Paisley, good.
Paisley, a smooth athlete. He gets out there. He's like a gazelle on the break. He takes up a lot of ground.
Knocked away. It'll be Suns ball. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first.
You wonder what it's going to be like when Baisley puts everything together. It's such a tough cover.
Third team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Darius Baisley. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
For all the rawness and the inexperience of Darius Baisley, he's starting to show that he's settling in to playing at this level.
He's perfect from the line this time. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the center position. And he knocks down the first one.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Good on both. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
And the Thunder in possession here. Wiggins has space. And Craig pulls it down. Craig's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker with it. Now Wiggins defending. And Booker with the jam.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Here's Wiggins. Drains it from 9 feet away. Wiggins has got his first bucket in this one.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Yep, count it. Booker's got 17.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Oh, Booker with a block. And he recovers it.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Craig. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Landale's checked in for the Suns. Lee comes in for Paul. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Giddy comes in for Wiggins.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
For Phoenix, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Williams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Warren. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Mid-range is where he makes his game. T.J. Warren excellent at utilizing that area of the floor. Offensive plays drawn up for him there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Shoots over Booker. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Yep, that one goes. Warren's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Now here's Giddy. Defense right on it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddy. Now here's Williams. Clock at 6. They need this. It's hauled in by Landale.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A dependable scorer. He's averaging 31 a game so far.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Phoenix calls timeout. Robinson Earl's checked in for Williams. And let's jump over to the rookie leaderboard, showing the most efficient scores. Here's Booker. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. A good-looking shot from the wing. Booker's got 21 points in the game.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Third personal
That's
foul.
his third foul of the game.
Second team.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Suns on D. Left side Giddy. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Giddy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
And Giddy with a little giddy up on that pass.
Here's Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2. The Thunder have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Craig pulls it down. Craig's got his 7th rebound here tonight, while Phoenix is shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Here's Booker. Good on the baseline J. 27 points for him.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williams against Craig. Down low. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Personal foul.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Ross, he's checked in for Booker. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Šarić checked in. Here's Robinson Earl. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Here's Ross. And another basket for Phoenix.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now here's Giddy, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Into the lane.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Oh, got that one up quick. Ross has got 4 points in the quarter. And here are the Thunder now. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. Giddy passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Here's Lee. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ross. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Giddy. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Ross. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Ross has got 12 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Oklahoma City.
And it did not take long for Josh Giddy to find a place in this league as a taller point guard with incredible vision. This guy does a little bit of everything on the floor.
Warren. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now Giddy. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The fadeaway. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23. As for Giddy's quick start in the NBA, he recorded his first triple-double at age 19, Brent.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. The youngest player ever to get a triple-double in this league. This is the kind of guy who just makes passes that other players don't even see or even think about. So his instincts, they're off the chart. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And the basket by Lee. So it's the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Give him 23. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Ross. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Here they are, your Sun Dancers.
Suns will go for a different look here. Aiden, he's checked in for Landale. Baisley comes in for Craig. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Chris Paul in for Lee. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Ross. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists in the game.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's Joe. 5 points in the game. The three-pointer off the mark. It's Ross on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Now, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Joe. And here's Wiggins. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Paul. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Man, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's man. Šarić, a screen on Paul. Pass to Joe. Here's man. He's guarded by Paul. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wiggins for 3. It's hauled in by Bazley.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Wiggins. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bazley, good.
And it just feels like Darius is getting more and more equipped to be able to take that kind of contact.
Pass to Joe. Here's Williams. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul going inside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Outside, Williams. To the right side. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The 3 from Ayton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Good on the shot.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Tries it from 16. Nice shot by Okogie. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Šarić. Shoots over Ayton. Šarić shot is off. He got it up. And so it's Phoenix building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere.
I love his aggressiveness, getting buckets on buckets. He's putting his stamp on this game.
And credit his teammates for consistently putting the ball in his hands.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
Taking a look at the Suns, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Torrey Craig out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Lee in at the three. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Now here's Craig. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Craig's got 8.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy against Paul. Outside for Dort. Puts up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Giddy against Ross. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddy. 4-3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. Okay. Good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Booker against Giddy. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Paul. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Booker. And that one's good.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Dort for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker against Dort. Here's Lee. No good that time. Giddy with a defensive effort. The Thunder have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Williams passes to Dort. Pass to Williams. There's the three. The shot by Dort, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Williams' shot is good.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and stolen by Paul. Here's Lee. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
And Oklahoma City shooting at 49% so far in the game. Giddy passes to Williams. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander from 11 feet away. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Ayton. And he lays it up and in.
So you bump me and I'm going to bump you back, as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Now here's Giddy. Williams a screen on Booker. Here's Giddy. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Here's Lee. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Make some noise, Phoenix, for your star breaker dance crew.
Some changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in for Ayton. Biyombo comes in for Craig. And it's T.J. Warren in for Chris Paul. Robinson Earl's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mann comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Brent, one issue that's come up, star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Part of his game that he's still working on, Giddy growing at the line.
Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in for Giddy. And the Thunder in possession here. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Here's Mann. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Phoenix, 4th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Booker. That one's good from the corner. Booker's got 39.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Here's Mann. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Lee on the wing. He's averaging about 6 points per game.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Joe. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Lee. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Joe. Fires for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Biyombo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
Here's Mann. Booker defending. Pass to Joe. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Landale.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Warren finds Booker. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Here's man, Dort for three. Sends it home from three-point land. So Dort's got 6.
I just love the ball move.
Goes up on the wing. And no good. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Offline with a 3.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And it's Warren missing.
Now, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Pass to man. Now Williams. He's covered by Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Joe. Here's Robinson Earl. Off the mark there with a 3. Now Biyombo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one drops. And the Thunder shooting 45% here in the second half. Pass to Dort. And rejected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Warren. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Some changes for Phoenix. Baisley, he's checked in for Landale. Okogie comes in for Warren. And it's Ross in for Lee. Four on the clock. Williams from long range. The Suns clearing. Here's Ross, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second team foul.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Joe. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Okogie. The rebound by Mann. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Here's Joe. Outside, Williams. Now here's Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Okogie into the lane. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam. And here are the Thunder now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Wiggins from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Biyombo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Okogie. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Now here's Williams. He has 7. Here's Mann. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Ross. That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 35% in the third quarter. Pass to Joe. Oh, they need this! And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Left side, Booker. That one drops for him. Booker's got 41.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And it's rejected.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Phoenix making some changes. Ayton comes in for Biyombo, and it's Paul in for Ross. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in. "20 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Good work there as it goes. Baisley's got 10 points in the game.
Well, not allowing that contact to trip him up, Baisley made a very athletic finish there.
Here's Šarić. And so it's Phoenix showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Thunder, they've got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and it's Williams in at the 4. And that one drops for him.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And the Thunder shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Jang in the post. Okogie pulls down the board. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Three-pointer. Here's Baisley. And a nice finish on the layup.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Baisley's gone 6 of 8. Here's Jang. And he dunks it down.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Here's Baisley. Doesn't go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Inside. Here's Robinson Earl. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
And he makes a first.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Landale's checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Paul. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Jang. And it's all from three-point range. Phoenix is shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. And the Suns miss again. The Thunder have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Wainwright. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
It's good. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Landale. Good on the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Jang. Here's Waters. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Okogie, drives to the hoop, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for Phoenix, Josh Okogie. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Wainwright. And it's Ross in for Lee. Mann, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. So he gets them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Waters. Here's Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Who poked away? Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Phoenix calls timeout. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important.
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. For Phoenix, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Ross has got 23 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Hits the trifecta.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Landale. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Williams. Here's Waters. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Landale misses. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Waters. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Biyombo. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. The 3. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Biyombo. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Fires top of the key. Yes, on the jumper. Okogie's got 6 here in the quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Mann. Banked it in off the glass.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Landale misses.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Okogie from 15 feet away. Tries again. Robinson-Earl with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Here's Waters, started by Ross, with a quick crossover. What a move.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yes, well, coming out onto the floor, your Suns breaker dance crew.
Thunder making a change here. Giddy's checked in. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Lee. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Pass to man. Jacks up with 3. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Ross against Giddy. Back to man. It's Wiggins on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And Landale gets it to go. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Giddy against Ross. And that one's good. Giddy.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
From the wing, pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. The Thunder shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's man. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Lee. The Thunder with the rebound. Robinson Earl's got 4 rebounds now. Landale misses. Wiggins with it. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Robinson Earl's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Man gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Landale, and that one is hammered home.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Wiggins outside. Pass to Giddy. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Just 2 to shoot from deep. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now here's Sharich. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Cuts off the pass. Here's Okogie. No good with the triple. And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
BA, if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days, and I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway, Hall of Famer, invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor with Run TMC. What a treat. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And the Thunder shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Sharich. And he banks in the layup.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Booker no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. On the wing man. Fires the three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Lets it go. And he recovers it. Here's Landale. And counted from 12 feet.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Get on your feet right now, crowd. It's time to fire off the features.
56 seconds left in the fourth. And Booker gets double teamed. From deep three-point range, the Thunder pull it in. Pass to man. 11 feet out. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Booker. Kept alive. Here's Landale. It's hauled in by Saric. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's man. Booker defending. Shots good by Saric.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's man. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.